All right, did you know in the recently released movie Wonder Woman that Dr. Moreau, the evil Dr. Moreau, was wearing a mask? And of course, all of us thought that was just something cool in the movie. But in fact, masks were created and plastic surgery was invented during the First World War. 1917 and 1918 are the centennial of what was then known as the Great War. And my name is Douglas Cubison. I'm the curator of the Wyoming Veterans Memorial Museum. And today I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. Now, during World War I, men started to be wearing steel helmets, much like this helmet here, and they fought frequently in trenches. Now, the trenches protected most of the men's bodies, and the helmet protected their heads quite well, but their faces were exposed. And as a result, during World War I, many men had very serious and very disfiguring facial wounds which might have killed them in previous wars, but because of fighting in the trenches and the steel helmets and also improved medical treatment, these men were surviving. But they were surviving with very bad wounds in the face. And the question is, how do we help these men? Two people in particular played a very significant role, and they were both highlighted in our centennial exhibit, Wyoming in the Great War, at the Wyoming Veterans Memorial Museum through Veterans Day 2018. Now, Anna Coleman Ladd was an artist, and she learned about these men, and she decided that she could help them by using thin sheets of copper and her artistic skills, and actually created little partial masks that would cover the wounds and were done and created in such a way that it blended the masks into their face, into the rest of their faces, so that you could not even know that there was a very serious wound underneath. And the men were very appreciative of this, and many of these men wore their masks their entire lives, in fact were buried in them. Now, the other gentleman was an Englishman, Sir Harold Gillies, and Sir Harold Gillies created plastic surgery, and he discovered a way of growing what they called a tubule of flesh. That would be kind of a little extra bit of flesh, an outgrowth of flesh, if you will, and they would let it grow and let it grow, and then they would cut it off and then reattach it to where the wound was to fill it in. This is the beginning of what we call today plastic surgery. And today, although we often relate plastic surgery with cosmetics, back then it was helping these men who had very serious facial wounds regain a measure of normal life. And this is on exhibit through Veterans Day of 2018, November 11th, 2018, at the Wyoming Veterans Museum here in Casper.